got planned today, Ken?
Hey, what do you mean after I've done my chores?
It's all right. I've got time to clear away and wash up this morning.
So you two lads could go fishing if you like.
I don't know. You bring one home and gut it, and only make a mess on kitchen table, and I wouldn't want to be in trouble again.
Look, Ken, I am not trying to make you into something you are not. I just want us to pull together as a family, that's all.
Well, that's fine. Just as long as you're not expecting me to wear an apron.
Whoa. Do you want me to have a word with him again?
Oh, no, I could only make things worse. It's going to take time for him to come to terms with the way things are.
Well, I think he should be grateful that you've given him a home.
Kane, grateful? You must be joking.
It looks like being a really great season for us. 3 more mares arriving this morning. Oh, I promised I'd send someone over to check them first thing.
Oh, well, I can have a look in. On my way up to Heavy Tree Farm.
No, I think it's best if Adam goes. You've a busy schedule, he can give it more time.
I'll be on my way then. Look, Zoe, the stud's one of our biggest clients. I just think Tara would expect the best.
So?
So? Adam's not even a partner in this firm yet. I just think one of us two should have gone.
We agreed to give Adam the chance to prove he's worth a partnership. This seems like an ideal opportunity.
Ollie was out early this morning.
They're holding a maths clinic in the library before school.
That doesn't sound like Ollie. Well, not unless there's some boy doing it she fancies.
For a break, Sean, she's really turned a corner. I reckon she's determined to do well in her exams.
Well, couldn't do worse than some.
I miss breakfast.
Yeah. Shall I make you some toast?
Not if it includes a lecture on how I blew my life's chances by blowing my exams.
We wouldn't do that. We know you'll come to your own decision about your education in your own time.
Yeah, and I got by without any qualifications. That's why I'm glad you want to start driving.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, there's always jobs for drivers.
It's not a career. I just want wheels so I can get around.
Yeah, but like your mum said, you don't have to make any decisions yet. All the same, it'll be useful. I could give you a driving lesson later if you like.
No, not today. I'm busy.
Doing what?
Yeah, seeing mates, hanging around. Some other time, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Thought I'd better start bottling up or you wouldn't be ready for opening.
Oh, sorry we're late. Me and Nicola got chatting over breakfast and we didn't notice the time go.
I'm sure you've got a lot to talk about.
Been any phone calls for me?
No, you expecting one?
I gave Darren this number and the vicarage.
I'm sure he'll call soon.
I've won. So the competition in the Hot and Courier. Dinner for two at a restaurant of your choice.
Oh, Alan, that's fabulous. Do you know if it was me? It'd have to be this little place in Capri. Oh, it's so romantic.
Can't hold a candle to Venice. Sipping your coffee, eating your after-dinner mint and watching the gondoliers.
My most romantic meal was burger and chips. But I was cuddling up to Darren looking out over the Alps.
Well, the voucher only covers the Hottenham district area, but I was hoping you'd still be my guest.
Love to, Alan.
Oh, jolly good. Well, I must tell everyone about my win.
Hey, what are you searching for?
Me youth, I guess.
You won't find it there.
Hey, few memories, though. This was going to be the start of my fortune, this.
A cricket bat?
Aye. Handmade by craftsmen in Yorkshire. Me and Jess Aldrich could have sold hundreds of these. All we needed was the start-up money. We had this perfect plan. Aye, Jess had part share in this greyhound, a top dog. But it were always short odds and we needed at least £1,000.
Why does this sound horribly familiar?
Huh? Well, there were a flapper track in Skipdale in them days. And we knew we could slip the dog in, under a false name and clean up. Just needed to gather every penny we could for the stake.
But it lost.
Well, not exactly. We'd come out of them traps like a rocket. We're 10 yards up on the field in the first 20. Oh, I could smell me winnings. But then it jumped over the fence and through the crowd and straight off across the dales.
Oh.
Searched all weekend, but we never saw it again. All the other dog owners put Jess in hospital. Me, I was just skint. Another dream gone.
What's brought all this up?
Oh, Ken. Yeah, I realise we're never going to get anywhere with him if we keep jumping on his back all the time. We need a point of contact. So I thought if I tried to remember what I was like at his age.
Worth a try, I suppose.
No, it's nothing personal. I just don't think Adam's ready for a partnership yet. Do you?
Oh, I'm just a receptionist. I'm sure you and Zoe will come to the right decision.
Nonsense. You're far too modest. She's an excellent judge of character and antiques, which is why I know you're going to be interested in this. Excuse us. Lot 20, Kingwood commode. Reserve's only 800.
Sounds like a bit of a waste to me if you've already got a flushing toilet.
That's because you're a Philistine. Gloria knows a bargain when she sees one, don't you?
Yes, but 19th century is really not my style.
Oh, well, never mind. There's lots of other possibilities. Let me buy you lunch and we'll discuss them.
Thank you, Eric. It's very kind of you.
Good.
The competition was to describe your favourite meal, so I decided to go for a revelatory bœuf bourguignon.
My dad says you should never mess with beef. Just serve it with Yorkshire puddings.
Can't make up my mind which one to buy. It's for my Darren.
View of the Dales is nice.
Bit dull, though. Thought I might go for a funny one. Do you think that's too rude?
I'm surprised at Mrs. Windsor stocking it.
You're probably right. Don't want him thinking about you-know-what when he's with other girls. I bet Dale's view would be safest.
40 pence, please.
I know I put my purse in here somewhere.
Did you want to buy anything, Mr. Turner?
No, I just came to tell you the good news. Right, well, there are lots of other people to tell.
Don't suppose you take Frank's?
Brandon happy?
Oh, he seemed confident he was passing his mares into good hands. There's the paperwork.
Oh, there's another young stallion reporting for duty.
Oh, I don't think he's ready for stud work yet. Just a little gentle teasing.
You've always been good at that.
I know I'm early, but do you have time now? You're off that lesson.
Oh, well, we've just had a new batch of mares delivered. Oh, I can always find time for you, Mark.
Well, look, Vet's here.
Oh, I'll leave him in your capable hands.
Where's Tara going?
Oh, prior engagement.
Ah, it's just the two of us then. I'll have to take you through the finer points of examination.
You'll be needing these. Veterinary records.
Thanks.
Ironic, isn't it? With horses, a stud can think about sex all day and be worth a fortune, but men like that are such a turn-on. Enjoy your work.
I'm sorry Mum got so ratty with you yesterday.
It's okay. I think it was partly my fault. Going on about Dad so much.
Yeah, well, she's got a blind spot where he's concerned. He can do no right.
Try and think before I put my mouth in gear next time.
Yeah, and I'll get her to make a bit more of an effort. I want you two to be friends.
Well, maybe I can help. I always like to bring families together.
I don't know, Trish. Every time you try and pour oil on troubled waters, it seems to end in disaster.
I'm glad I found you. You dropped this in the shop. I couldn't find your purse, though.
It was in my coat all along. Thanks for subbing me.
Mrs. Windsor says we're not supposed to give credit, but I knew I could trust you. I best get back to the shop.
Emily was the first friend I made when I got to the village. Everyone's made me feel so welcome. Well, nearly everyone.
Soon solve that. Diane, I was thinking, maybe we ought to have, like, a little girly lunch to celebrate Nicola arriving. So, I'm inviting you all to show him all on. On the house, of course.
Very kind of you, I'm sure. I look forward to it.
Something wrong?
No, just precautionary. She's in full and she's got a cut on her leg. So I've given her a shot of penicillin to guard against infection.
Good. We don't want any problems with these mares.
they're in the safest hands. Don't worry, it's just procedure. In fact, I've nearly finished. I could take you for some lunch.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
Look, I know we had our problems, Virginia, but I really like you. And I think you could like me, if you gave it a chance.
You had your chance. I'm not going to make the same mistake again.
But think how much better things could be second time around.
What's the matter with that mare?
What?
Adam, I think you better examine her again.
I think it was a bit heavy on the brakes.
Well, I wasn't planning on trying an emergency stop for a while yet. I suppose it's good to get it out of the way.
Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous, I guess.
Oh, don't worry. I know you young boys can be impulsive sometimes. I imagine your girlfriends talked to you about that by now.
Yeah, get me in a bit of trouble.
Anyone I know?
Donna Windsor.
Oh, really? Well, if her sister's anything to go by, I imagine you've got your hands full there.
Oh, no, Donna's not like that. In fact, it was me being impulsive that's probably ended the relationship.
Maybe it's for the best. Donna's still a child. She's not ready for love yet. You'd be much better with a more mature woman.
Maybe, but someone like that won't look at me twice.
Oh, don't be so modest, Mark. I think you're a very attractive young man.
What have you done?
It's not my fault.
She was in first-class condition when she got here.
Oh, it's got to be something simple, like an allergy. That's what it is. She's allergic to penicillin.
Well, if she was, it would have been on her veterinary notes.
I'm sure I can make this right.
But you did read the notes, didn't you?
Where are you going?
To phone Tara.
There's no need to do that. I've told you I can handle the situation.
Yeah, well, since you also told me this was all just procedure, I think she'll want to judge that for herself. Tara, Ginny, you better get back to the stud straight away. We've got a problem.
I've invited him here for lunch. I'm sure we can turn him into one big happy family.
Plus, we can do with a custom. Let's hope they spend some money.
Well, actually, Mark...
Oh, it's no use. I still need my fruit knife.
Can't find it.
Well, it must be in the dishwasher.
It isn't, I looked.
I'm surrounded by incompetence. How am I supposed to run a restaurant if none of you ever put anything back in the proper place?
You know, that's the trouble with these village places. No idea of style. Look at this. This garnish is supposed to be wafer thin, just a hint of taste. Well, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing properly.
What a lovely little fruit knife.
Yes, it's amazing what you can find when you have an eye for a bargain.
It looks much worse than it is. Not on her feet in no time.
On the foal?
Let's just take it one step at a time.
If you lose that foal, I lose money and the stud loses reputation.
Yes, I am quite aware of the situation.
He gave the mare penicillin, even though it clearly states on her notes that she's allergic.
Look, rather than starting an inquest, it would be much better if you let me get on and treat her.
Oh, you aren't going anywhere near any of my horses ever again.
I think you're overreacting.
Get on to the surgery. I want Zoe here dealing with this personally.
I've already tried. She's out on her rounds.
Then tell the stupid receptionist it's an emergency. Zoe is a director of this stud and her junior has just screwed up our best contract. So whatever she is doing, she had better get here quickly and pray she can put things right.
Hey, I've been sorting some stuff in the barn and I found this.
So?
Oh, I thought you'd be interested.
Why?
It's something we've got in common. I used to play guitar, you know, before I switched to the drums. I had my own group. Zach Dingle and the Hardmen.
Never made the charts.
No, but we made the most wanted list. Aye. Kev the drummer got 10 years for armed robbery. And he was a sensitive one.
Is that why you broke up?
No, not really, no. We never got over the Skipdale Rock Festival.
Skipdale?
Yeah, well, we thought the Rolling Stones can do it. Why not us? There were thousands there. Well, hundreds anyway. Oh, but it were a right good feeling, you know. Free rock, free love, and as far as we were concerned, free anything that wasn't nailed down, you know.
So what went wrong?
Yeah, we forgot to pay for the field, and the farmer let his herd on, you know. There were cows all over the place. It was chaos. And then the law turned up.
Would you get nicked?
I would have done if he hadn't had this. Aye, when the copper nabbed us, we were trying to get all our stuff in the van, so I whacked him over the head with it. Yeah, it's been very lucky for me as this guitar. That's why I'd like you to have it.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, my rocking days are coming to an end soon. I'd like it to go to someone who'd appreciate it.
Thanks. Dad?
Wasn't expecting you back.
Yeah, well, I had a bit of time on my hands. And since my son turned me down as a driving instructor, I thought I'd see if my wife needed me for anything.
Yep, you can help me make the bed.
That's not quite what I had in mind.
Just get on with it.
Hey! There's one thing I won't stand for. It's police brutality.
You ain't seen nothing yet, mate. Oh, you're only doing this to stop me asking you to help me with the housework.
Are you complaining?
No point. What's the matter?
No, nothing. You smell different.
Charming.
No, I meant your perfume.
Oh, that's the one Tara gave me. Must be a bit overpowering, though, if a man can smell it. Don't worry, if you don't like it, I won't ever wear it again. Now, where were we?
I'm sorry you had to be called out, but Tara refuses to let me give any further treatment.
Can you blame me after the damage you've done? Perhaps if we all calm down a bit, I can examine the mare and assess the situation.
It's a simple allergy. If I'd been given the records, I would have known.
You were given the records.
Examination first, recriminations afterwards. Our first priority is the health of the horse. If the rest of you like to wait in there and leave Tara and I to deal with that, it'll be a lot easier.
You can shake an apple off an apple tree. Shake a sugar, but you can't shake me. Yes, sirree. I'm gonna stick like glue.
What's going on?
Is it... What? We're just having a laugh. Sorry, I'll tidy up when we're finished.
It's okay. It's just, is this a private session? Or could anyone join in?
Oh, the more the merrier. Hey, you heard the lady after 3, eh? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
You can shake an apple off an apple tree.
Whatever harm is done here, I hold the vet's practice, including you, responsible, and you are going to pay for it.
Oh, you're in a bad way, girl. Don't worry. We're going to make you better.
There's no way you're going to shift the blame for this onto me.
Look, Virginia...
I don't think you can smooth talk your way out of it. Tara knows the score as well as I do.
Did she give you the records?
Yes.
Then why?
No. I guess I must have skimmed through it and missed it.
Mind on other things.
I made a mistake.
Pretty costly one.
You've made mistakes too, and I've covered for you.
I don't think I can cover for this one.
Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you're not too sorry this happened. It puts a block on me becoming a partner. And you never really wanted that, did you?
I wasn't sure that you were ready yet.
Oh, it's more than that. You've always resented me. Always seen me as a threat. I saved you after the accident with the horse. I stood in for you when you were too scared to go out on call.
What do you want from me?
I want a bit of support if things turn nasty. You owe me one, Paddy.
I should come home for lunch more often.
You haven't had lunch.
No, well, the bed's not made. Still think we should do it more often.
Oh, we should have more opportunity now.
How'd you work that one out?
Kids are growing up. Won't have to chase around after them so much.
They wouldn't thank you if you did. Nothing more embarrassing to a teenager than being seen with the parents.
So what we're going to do with all this new togetherness then?
I don't know. A double season ticket for Leeds United would be a good start.
You are so unromantic.
Well, what were you planning?
Weekend in Paris, candlelit dinner, now by moonlight.
Will you send us a postcard?
Sean Reynolds, with Valentine's Day just round the corner, surely you can think of something romantic for the woman in your life.
All right.
Nah. I want it to be a secret.
Ah, right, you're on. I promise you, a Valentine's Day you will never forget.
Oh no, that's Mark. Quit. I don't want him to find us like this.
You're all right. We are married, you know.
He will die of embarrassment, and so will I. So get out there and stall him whilst I get dressed.
Mum? Mum, are you home? What are you doing here?
It's where I live.
You been in bed?
Yeah.
What's wrong? You ill?
No, but I'm not allowed to explain because your mum says it'd embarrass you both.
Oh, I see. Thought you two had grown out of that by now.
Wine improves as it matures. You'll find it out for yourself one day.
Maybe I already have. Some older women find me attractive, you know.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more.
What's the point? You won't believe me anyway. Give me some lunch.
You promised to speak up for me. You can talk around. I want that partnership.
What's the verdict?
Mare's looking a lot more comfortable now. We just have to hope she doesn't abort before morning.
Then no harm done.
No harm? Do you realise the position you've put us in?
Well, everyone makes mistakes, Zoe.
It wasn't a mistake, it was negligence.
And I'm sorry. I promise it will never happen again.
You bet you won't. Tasha's told me that the client sues, she'll countersue the practice.
Well, let me speak to her then.
I don't want you to go anywhere near her. I don't even want you to come into the surgery tomorrow. You're suspended from duty until further notice.